Welcome back to the Mike Peluso Outdoors. The more hits we play, the more hits you get, or we get, whatever. But it's all good. Good stuff going on here on this program. I guess if we want to talk about hits, we're always trying to get bites and hits on our lures. So probably why we can say the more hits we get or the more hits I get. That would be all good. But anyway, just to kind of recap here a little bit of our show here today. You know, we've been talking a lot about the Missouri River system and some of the different things that we've seen taking place out on that body of water here, especially in the spring of 2016. A lot happening, a lot going on out there. There's a lot of opinions. Again, I stress this here, you know, before break number 2, how much we encourage you to get involved in this program and email us at mwalleye1343@aol.com or go to my Facebook page at Mike Peluso and message me there, or call the station. Leave a voicemail here. That's fine too. urlradio.net. You can find all their information there as well. And if there's something that you want to let us know or want to talk about, please feel free. That's kind of where we're at with this. And, you know, I want it to grow and I want people to be excited to click on it either live or even when it gets archived and it's on fishingbuddy.com. I mean, anywhere we're going or what we're doing, I want people to get involved and feel like they have a little bit of say and a little bit of ownership in it. I'm certainly no expert in any of this. It's just I'm fortunate enough I've been doing it for a long time. So, you know, when you do things for a super long time, you tend to remember a lot of things, so it helps you kind of plug away. But kind of to get back on what we're going to do next week, we got some exciting stuff going on here on our next program. We're going to do something a little bit different than probably anybody's doing. We're in the Van Hook Arm Classic. It's going to be held up out of the Van Hook Resort here next weekend, Friday, Saturday. I believe it's the 10th and the 11th. My dad and I are fishing the tournament. We're not going to get a whole lot of time to pre-fish, so I'm not holding my breath as to how well we're going to do. But we are going to basically record the show kind of during the takeoff. We've got live weigh-ins basically during this tournament. It's a different format than most tournaments around North Dakota, where you can catch a fish. If it's really big, you can bring it right in to a pontoon weigh station. They weigh it and they throw it right back into the lake, so the fish is not out of the water very long. So the fish all live. No fish are taken or cleaned or killed in this tournament. Kind of a neat format. We're seeing a lot more of this stuff taking place across the country, especially over Minnesota and Wisconsin. They're really stressing not keeping fish, and I guess that's where the AIM format, and we are definitely going to talk a lot about that tournament circuit here in the coming weeks. But the AIM circuit is a catch, photo, and release and record type tournament, which is really cool. You don't have to worry about keeping anything. You don't have to worry about what order you catch them. You don't have to worry about slot limits. You don't have to worry about anything. You just go out, fish, catch, record, and hand in your card and your pictures at the end of the day, and you're good to go. And to go back on what we're going to do next week, we're going to be on the Van Hook Arm fishing this tournament. We're going to do an opening segment, kind of our part 1 like we do on every show, right from the boat, right sitting in the water waiting for the tournament to take off. Maybe we'll get a little excitement when we do take off or record all this. We're going to maybe talk throughout the course of the tournament on how things are going and what we're seeing happen during this tournament. So you're basically going to be fishing the tournament with me, which is really going to be cool. We'll get some cool, video and maybe some just more audio than video, but we'll do some video when we go in to weigh these fish. You can hold 3 fish in your live well. Once you have 3, you got to go weigh them in. So we will record when we're doing that, which is kind of cool, weather permitting. Obviously, if it's pouring rain, we're going to have to hide a little bit, but we will get this thing done. And then obviously the ending of that show next week, we are going to do kind of a recap of what went on during the day. And we got 2 days of this tournament, so we're going to be able to collect all kinds of cool stuff. It's going to be fun. Again, you're going to be right in the boat with me, basically fishing a tournament, and kind of hear the ups and downs. And certainly if anybody knows myself or my father, who knows, there could even be maybe some fist flying in the boat, which could be fun and exciting. We're both former hockey players, so we can make that interesting as well. But no, we get along good. He's one of my favorite fishing partners, and we haven't fished a tournament together in an awful long time, so I'm excited to get him back in the boat. Dust the cobwebs off him a little bit here and see if he can't hook a couple big ones for us. So I'm very excited and anxious. We've got some new sponsors coming close to being on board. We won't let the cat out of the bag, but we're certainly excited about that. We just got all kinds of cool things happening here. it's growing awfully fast, and that's what we're after. So we're excited about that. Please feel free, if you want to sponsor the program, get a hold of us. We will figure it out and make it work for you. Again, we've got a lot of different things going on. These shows are podcast on YouTube. They're shared. They're going to be shared now by myself on social media, urlradio.net on social media, fishingbuddy.com on social media, and FishEd TV and Lindy Tackle on their social media. So we've got lots of cool things happening, and certainly the other sponsors. We got Horizon Market, Cloverdale Food, Shield Sports, Woodland Resort, Feldner's PERCH-EYES Guide Service, Lindy Tackle, FishEd TV, ABC Boat Docks, Polar Package, and Lucky Sports Bar, and FishingBuddy.com are all our sponsors right now. And for the most part, I think all these guys are going to be sharing this stuff on their Facebook pages as well. And man, we can really grow this thing and have fun with it. And I want you guys to feel an ownership and a part of it. So please, I beg you, send in questions, send in ideas, send in topics, send in special interests, anything that you may think of. Please feel free to get a hold of me. And again, we want people to get involved. And certainly in the infancy stages of this program, it's growing pretty fast, and we're, again, super excited for that. And I want to thank those sponsors that I just mentioned on there. Without them, we certainly couldn't do this, because you got to be able to keep the lights on and the mics flowing. So till next time, this has been the Mike Peluso Outdoors. We can't wait for next week. It's going to be an awesome show live from Van Hook Arm up on Lake Sakakawea. Hopefully we'll hook a few big ones, so we've got some excitement. You know what? And even if we don't, it'll still be exciting, because you're gonna kind of relive that tournament with me right in my boat. And if this goes well, we might do a few more like that, because I just think it's kind of cool to be able to bring the action live. So until next week, we'll have more fishing reports. We're gonna have all kinds of exciting stuff. It'll be a tournament within the radio station. So how cool is that? I want to thank urlradio.net for giving me this opportunity. And again, the more hits we play, the more hits we get. So make sure you tune in again next week. Thanks.
Whoa.